and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today is going to be a love read, and we're taking a look at who is thinking about you and why. So as always, you have to use your own discernment, okay? If you feel that the reading is not meant for you, then you don't have to take it on board, okay? Right, so who is currently thinking about you? Right, so they are saying, now this card has come out in the reverse position. I wish I had treated you better. Now it's in reverse because there's probably a bit of blame shifting that's going on, okay? That's why it was reversed. So they blamed you for something and you didn't actually do this thing that you were blamed for doing. They've got in their head, okay, I wish I'd treated my person better. They know full well that they treated you badly. However, will they actually say those words? Probably not, because it came out in the reverse. And then you've also got, I know that I crossed the line with you. That came out off center. So they know exactly what the issue is or was. They know full well that they caused the issue. But again, I mean, there's taking accountability and then there's actually doing something about it. You know, they are two entirely different things, right? I want to tell you how I feel. We will be together again and I want you. Okay. Right. It's difficult for me because I don't really want to be taking sides here, but if this energy, it feels arrogant, okay? It feels like it's coming from an individual who is really quite arrogant. Like I said, they know that they should have treated you better, yet they chose not to, yeah? They know that they crossed the line with you, but they did it anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's like they knew at the time what they were doing was wrong, but they did it anyway. And that doesn't quite sit well with me, okay? It annoys me more than anything else because I'm always saying, look, when you love someone, what's the point in playing games with them? Like, literally, you're wasting your own time, you're wasting their time, and time is something that you'll never, ever get back. Like, I just don't see the point in playing games with those that you love or those that you claim to love. I've never seen the point in it. It's a ridiculous concept. Yet this individual, as I've already said, unfortunately, the levels of arrogance that's coming out of this energy is really quite intense. Okay, right. So let's take a look at the tea leaf. Right, can you tell us more about this energy? Can we have just 3 cards, please? Just 3 for our collective, thank you. Right, so your first one is the bat off center. Take care, enemies are working against you. Yeah, so this individual, they behaved like they were your enemy. That's who this person is. They acted like they were your enemy. With the bat, I always get the message as someone who switched sides, you know, like a turncoat, telling you one thing to your face, running off to other people and telling them a completely different version of events, you know. They switched things up on you, they switched sides, they switched team, if you will. The vine in reverse, seek out information that will help you in the reverse. So they didn't do their research. They didn't, I'm hearing they didn't give you the benefit of the doubt here. And they got entangled in a situation that is metaphorically now suffocating them. Okay, can you have one more for our collective, please? You have one more for our collective. Whoa, is that one there? Okay. That's reversed as well. The jug. Light-hearted, carefree time in the reversed position. Okay. Yeah, so they're not having a good time then, basically. So, with them wanting to tell you how they feel, I think a part of them knows that you're not necessarily going to want to hear it with the jug in the reversed position. There is false hope here, okay? Because again, we will be together again. The jug in reverse. It's like, yeah, dream on, you know, that's not likely. And then I want you, jug in reverse. This is very much a one-sided situation now. So this individual, you gave them everything that you had. They took it for granted. Now that you're no longer around, they're wanting to give you everything. And you're like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Like, it's over. It's finished. Definitely a one-sided situation now, though. For certain. At the bottom of the deck is the Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yeah. So this individual, they created more problems for you than was actually necessary. More problems than you deserved, basically. Can you tell us more about this individual, please? For our collective. Also with the Eagle, ever since things ended between you, your life became a lot more simple. Your life became more enjoyable, and definitely no more drama ever since you cut ties with them. Right, who is this individual, please? Who are they? It's in our collective's energy. The Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups. So they said a lot of cutting things to you here. It feels deliberate, okay? I'm not going to lie, it does feel deliberate. It's almost as if they took pleasure in a way of making you feel bad about yourself, or at least that's how it felt. That's definitely how it felt. Like extremely cruel. There was possibly even negativity that they said to you surrounding your looks as well, with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. It was like basically anything and everything that they could say, specifically say to you or about you that was very, very hurtful, they did. I'm hearing nothing was off bounds for this person. Okay, so yeah, they just, I mean, a bully. That's the word I'm looking for. A bully, literally, a flat out bully. That's who this person is. Someone who bullied you to the point where you might have considered doing certain things that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube to yourself in order to just end the pain, in order to just be free from them. Okay, it's a relentless bully. Now, I don't know if this is an ex-love interest or an ex-friend or a member of your family that you no longer speak to. Okay, like, I don't know what actual relationship they had with you. I can tell you, though, that they were a straight-up bully, like very, very prolific. I'm hearing unforgiving as well. So, really making you feel as bad as possible just for you being you, for you being alive, for you existing, you know. It's almost like everything that you did, even you breathing in the same room as this person, angered them, annoyed them. It definitely feels to me like this individual took out their spite and their self-loathing out on you. I'm not going to try and psychoanalyze that person because it's a waste of time. As I say, whenever I see anything like that comes out in a read, I just shut off immediately. I'm like, no, let them keep it. Let them keep their bitterness and their resentment. Let them keep their attitude. Let them keep it. I don't want to be looking at that. It's horrible, you know. Can you tell us more? Thank you. Yeah, like, you've all come out off centre. The Queen of Pentacles off centre and the Ace of Pentacles off centre. Now you've also got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So oddly enough, this individual is maintaining, or they did maintain back in the day, back when you knew them, that they wanted to have kids with you, that they wanted to have a family with you, or if this is a member of your family, they always maintained that that they would have your back, this, that, and next. It's very contradictory energies, because it's like they're saying one thing and then they're doing something else entirely different. So there's definitely crossed over messages here. Again, because this individual, to be completely honest with you, they are unstable as fuck. Like, they're so ridiculously unstable. Now, there's also a thing here about money. They probably accused you of only being interested in their money. Money of which, I might add, they did not have, and they still do not have. So basically, a pauper accusing you of being a gold digger, right? Accusing you of only being interested in them for money and for materialistic reasons. And it's like, have they not considered that if that was your goal, you would have picked someone who actually had money? Do you know what I mean? But again, they are so inconsistent, so massively unstable, and it's like they've got themselves on a pedestal here. Okay, they definitely have got themselves on a pedestal, and there's no reason for it, basically. Like, again, I'm the last person to be pointing fingers at anybody. This individual, whoever they are, I'm just going to say it, they are the last person on the planet who should be putting themselves on a pedestal. Like, for real. For real. And now, of course, they've got this issue where they're realizing the sheer extent of everything that they've put you through, right? They're realizing it. But again, changed behavior, I'm not really seeing that. I'm not seeing that at all. Let's find out more. What's with that vine in the reverse? See, vine in reverse is also, they just assumed the worst of you as well, without giving you the benefit of any doubt. This is vine reversed. A Page of Cups and Strength. And tell us about this Page of Cups. Off center. Chariot off center. News travels. Basically, they saw that you were being bullied potentially by other people, and they wanted to be a part of that group. Okay, they wanted to be Mr. or Mrs. Popular, and they just ran with whatever the popular rhetoric was at the time. Okay, because I'm looking at that Chariot with the Page of Cups, and I'm hearing news travels fast. News travels fast. I suspect that this Page of Cups was you, actually. You gave them the benefit of the doubt, and they've basically thrown it back in your face. 10 of Coins and a Page of Wands. Yeah, they've been very naive. They hadn't thought of the long-term consequences here. So they're looking now at everything that they could have had with you and everything that they don't have with you. And they don't have that because of their own naivety. Okay, I feel that you are incredibly successful here. Okay, and that you're having a lot of fun with this Page of Wands. So you're having a lot of fun with something that you're doing for your profession. You could also have kids as well here with the 10 of Coins and a Page of Wands. And this person's seeing that, and they're wanting to be a part of your life. Okay, they definitely see now that they're missing out on quite a lot. What's the Strength? Again, with all of these cards coming out off center and in the reverse position. It's really, really telling. The King of Pentacles in the reversed position. That's a very corrupt, materialistic, miserly, controlling, authoritarian individual. I feel strongly that this individual has had a or is getting a taste of their own medicine here. So this is someone who at one point was trying to control and oppress you, and since they've gotten involved with the person who is now controlling and oppressing them. So really similar to a read that we had out a couple of weeks ago, where someone had met an individual who was even more toxic than they are, and that's how they had a taste of their own medicine, and that's what really woke them up to understanding the full extent of what they put you through. Okay, it's really, really similar to that last read. But it's this jug in the reversed position, please. It's this jug in the reversed position. Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords, yeah. So it is indicating to me that they are likely to try and convince you as best they can that they do love you and that they always had your best interests at heart here with the Ace of Cups, right? The thing is, I don't see that you're going to believe them, and I think that that's very, very wise. Okay, because it's like, even though you can't see everything that's going on, even though you can't see the reasons behind their sudden U-turn, you can still feel that it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. It feels a little bit off, and you would be absolutely correct here. Can you tell us more? Yeah, High Priestess, as I was saying, you can just feel that something's off. You're very intuitive. The Sun with the Hermit. So, yeah, they're still hiding something here, okay? And again, you can just feel that they're still being untruthful, that they're still hiding a lot of things. I'm also seeing as well that they've heard through the grapevine how successful and how happy you actually are, okay? And again, it's reinforcing those messages to them that it's their loss, that they are really genuinely missing out. You've got the Star at the bottom of the deck. Healing. So for the most part, you have healed from this person's damage. I'm not seeing that they've got any sort of power or control over you anymore, even though the thought of them, to be honest, the thought of them, it does make you feel a bit sick, purely because of the way that they betrayed you, the way of which they switched sides, and how they did it so quickly as well. You know, it's like, well, if they wouldn't give me the benefit of the doubt with that, then they're definitely not going to give me the benefit of the doubt with anything in future. You're very much once bitten, twice shy type person, very much so. Right, at the bottom of that deck, it is the Six of Cups, yeah. It's either someone from your youth, someone from your childhood, someone that you grew up with that Six of Cups, and then you've got Justice at the bottom of the deck. So it was the right thing to do here for you to heal from them. You've also got wish fulfillment coming in. Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're busy here making a lot of good choices in your life. Page of Coins. That feels like a peace offering or an olive branch. So they're extending the olive branch to you. Very confused. Why? Why are they extending the olive branch to me? This person was an absolute a-hole, you know. Why now? Why all of a sudden? Again, it's another message that we've had out before. What's that Star energy? Thank you. The Hermit. So heavy Aquarius and heavy Virgo energy that's coming out here, because you've seen the Star twice and you've seen the Hermit come out twice. They could be secretly admiring you here, okay? Especially if you do something out in the public eye. They could be secretly watching you and admiring you, waiting for like a doorway to come back, you know, waiting for an opening, that sort of thing. But I'm definitely seeing that you're not going to be in a rush to trust this individual again. Your energy is really standoffish to them, and it's for good reason. It's for really good reason. Again, similar to the energy that we saw in yesterday's daily as well, where there was a good reason why you're keeping someone at bay there as well. What else for our collective? The fish off center, yeah, there's no consistency here, okay? I mean, it actually says business, finances, commerce, gain, wealth, and abundance, but it came out off center. So it's possible that they think you're incredibly rich and they're trying to take from you. That's always possible. The dog, friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy, support, and obedience with the bear. Yeah, protect those who are loyal to you. Protect who you're loyal to. Okay, you've got power, bliss, courage, leadership, finances, and protection. Yeah, so definitely do protect those that you can trust, those who have demonstrated their trustworthiness. Okay, there's also a promise here from this individual that they will start being loyal to you, but to be honest, I feel that it's too little too late, especially with that fish off center. Yeah, definitely too little too late. With the scythe, danger, accident warning, sudden harvest, and surgery. Yeah, cut them off. You might have to cut them off again if you've already cut them off. It's like they're watching you be successful in your life, and they've taken that as an invitation. Like they've taken it upon themselves as an invitation. Right, so some initials who this person could be, or initials of your name. You've got H and R. That could just literally mean as well that this person seems to think that they are royalty, okay? They love it when others treat them like royalty, when in actual fact, I don't want to use the word scum, but it is coming out. This person's scum. They treated you like scum, and they're actually scum. H-R-S-A-Z-E and Y. Yeah, say. They've got something to say. They always do, don't they? They always do. But yeah, let's take a look at a spiritual AF card. What else? For our collective, please. Okay, so you actually got two there. Sometimes everything's going wrong for the right reasons. Yes, everything went wrong with this situation, all for the right reasons. The reasons being, like I've already said, if they were going to betray you over that last incident, can you imagine if you'd stuck it out and tried to make it work several years down the line? There could have been something far more serious that happened that they weren't going to be supportive of you over, okay? You've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up, and the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. Yeah. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary AF. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you've got to learn to love the fire. Yeah, learn to love the fire. Things get harder before you level up. Know that. You're working hard and making good life choices, and then out of nowhere, a shitstorm starts and you can't figure out why. Yeah, or someone tries to bring you a shitstorm. It's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper and the weather's worse up there. But if they were to give up or spend time crying about why it's so hard, then no one would ever get to the top of Everest. Most of us would rather chop off a hand than climb a snow-covered mountain, but it's still a great metaphor for making shit happen. Yeah. So it's not going to be nice or pleasant with this individual trying to come back. You are going to have to defend your position, so do get ready for that, okay? But ultimately, whatever you decide to do in this situation, it's for you to choose, okay? Tarot is not here to tell anybody what to do. Tarot is just a temperature check. It's just a guide. You can change the result of anything that you don't like the look of in tarot. This read is literally just a warning, basically, that someone who was adamant that you were the enemy, when in actual fact you had their back, they were a turncoat on you, bullied you horrendously, and now all of a sudden they've got a lot to say to you. You know, what do you honestly do in a situation like that? It's never easy, but again, whatever you choose to do is going to be the right decision for you to make, okay? But yeah, very best of luck to everyone who is dealing with this situation. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you want to see more. Information on how you can place a private booking with me, that can be found in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.